Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world. Listen to the sound of my voice. It is a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. 43 degrees going up to a high of a beautiful 57. Yes, listen, that's the kind of weather I love because I can just throw on a jacket and be on my way, and it is gorgeous today. Well, y'all, it's Thursday. You got 2 days. We got what my mother used to call it, because my mother used to work at the youth detention center in Newark, right? So when the kids would go home, they would say, they call her Mama, everybody called her Mama Bell. Mama Bell, I got one more day and a wake up. So that means they got one more day and then they wake up and they go home. So right now you got one more day and a wake up. So tomorrow is your one more day and then you wake up Saturday. It's going to be Christmas. So it is, you got one more day and a wake up. Yeah, my mother was funny. My mother, those kids kept her young. Now, what was funny is she always wanted to retire. She's like, I want to retire. I just want to lay on my bed. And I would say to her, why do you just want to lay on the bed? She's because I've worked my entire life. I don't want to do anything else but lay on my bed. And that's what she did. When she retired, that's what she did. But when she worked at that youth house, she would come home and say things that I had no clue about what she was talking about because she was around so many young folks. And then she was around so many troubled young folks. But they all loved and respected her. Because, she was like everybody's mom or grandmother. And she would come home and say all kinds of stuff like the one more day and a wake up. I was like, what does that mean? Because I had no idea what it meant until she told me. She's like, yeah, that's what the kids say. You got one more day and a wake up. So, you got one more day to wake up and it'll be Christmas. Yes, it will. I know some people are waiting. Let me tell y'all something. I did last night. I've had a very busy week trying to work and have activities in my life. So, day before yesterday, I went to the Botanical Gardens, Garden of Lights in Atlanta. It is beautiful. I'm telling you guys, if you've never experienced that, go experience that. That is beautiful. So my theme for 2022 is experiences. That's my theme. I have to experience different things. I have to enjoy life. I have to. And so, but the last couple of days, I've had some wonderful experiences. So, day before yesterday, I went to the Garden of Lights in Atlanta at the Botanical Gardens, which is beautiful, y'all. I've never seen anything like it. It was so pretty. It was just amazing, like the lights and how they had everything set up. It was beautiful. Last night, I went to the Atlanta Hawks game. They played Orlando Magic, and that was amazing. So my husband's job gave him some tickets. Well, the HR person gave him tickets to go to the game, 2 tickets. And so she must have a membership or something because I felt like royalty last night. Yes, I did. I was literally in the 100 section, and we had our gold. I still got the gold ribbon, the gold band on my arm. So let me tell y'all something. So when you go to events and it's like a VIP event and they give you like the little plastic band to put on your arm. Well, honey, let me tell y'all, they gave me a cloth band with a metal piece around it so I could, because we were in the VIP club section. I felt so important. I said to my husband, I said, D, see this right here, this is what I spend money on. This type of thing. I had a wonderful time. I want to thank you to Kathy over at Osmotica Pharmaceutical Company for sharing the love with my husband and I. We had a wonderful time. The food was amazing too, y'all. I had a hamburger, and I rarely order a hamburger outside. Hardly ever. That's hardly never. I just don't. But that burger, I had a smash burger. That freaking burger was so good. They had it seasoned well. I was like, oh, this is delicious. Now, what I will say to the Hawks and State Farm Arena, you need to have a tea station in there. I don't like soda. I know Coca-Cola is your partner. I'm not big on soda, so I had a soda, but I didn't drink it all because I don't like soda, but I needed something to wash the burger down, and I don't drink beer. So alcohol and soda, not my thing. I really would have loved to have had some tea. Listen, you need to listen, State Farm Arena. If you're listening to me, you need to strike a deal with Milo's Tea and put Milo's Tea inside the State Farm Arena because I love Milo's. Milo's, you need to pay me for saying that. But I love Milo's Tea, and I don't like soda, though. And I get it, Coke. I get it. If I got to drink you, I will. But I'm just not a soda person. I don't think I've ever been a soda person, ever. I used to drink a whole lot of water. Now I'm not a water person either. And tea. I still drink a lot of tea, but not so much sodas. I only drink sodas if I don't have anything else to drink. And I didn't have anything, so I had stuff for water. And I didn't want to eat a burger and water. It doesn't go down well for me. But anyway, I had a wonderful time last night watching the Hawks get beat down The Hawks lost, y'all. They lost to Orlando Magic, but it was a great game. We had such wonderful seats that it was like we were like right there. It was so amazing. So that's the kind of stuff I like. Like I like experiences, and so sporting events. Like now I have never gone to the Mercedes-Benz arena for a football game. So 2022, I will be at an Atlanta Falcons game. I don't know how I'm going to get there. I just know that I will be there in really great seats. Yes, I'm putting it out to the Atlanta Falcons. I want really great seats. I don't know what the sections are like. Let me tell you, we had great parking, great seats, club access, and great food last night. That was just a great experience. I want the same kind of experience for the Atlanta Falcons in the fall. I want great parking, great seats, club access, and great food. Yes, with some tea. Okay? Y'all should have tea. I like tea. All right, they probably like, lady, who are you? Why do we care what you like? Because I'm a customer, and I could be. All right, let's get on with this show because I could talk about that experience all day. It was really nice. So I had a great time. And I had my mask on and people socially distant. Well, not really. They were kind of socially distant. Like, there were spaces between us. Like, we didn't have people sitting next to us. We had a few people in front, a few people in the back, but nobody on the side. So we were kind of socially distant. But we had our masks, so, you know. All right, today is National Roots Day. I don't know what that means. I don't know. You got to going back to my roots. Yeah, that's a song. That's a club song I used to listen to back in the day when I was out there clubbing. Anyway, it's National Roots Day. It's also National Regifting Day. Y'all know what regifting is. Y'all got a gift last year that you didn't like, so you didn't give it away. It's like, I'm going to give this something. Who can I give this to next year? You better hope that you remember who gave you the gift so you don't re-gift it back to them. Wouldn't that be just awful? Yeah. Think about that now. National Regifting Day. It's also National Farfernoosa Day. Farfernoosa Day. I don't know what that is. I think that's peanut butter and marshmallows or something. I don't know what a farfernoosa is. But anyway, it's today. It's also National Festivus Day. Festivus. I think that's a foreign language for festival or festivities. It's Festivus. National Festivus Day. So those are your national holidays. Now let's get on with these horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Dawson for today, Thursday, December the 23rd. You got one more day to wake up and it'll be Christmas time. And then Christmas will be over right after that. I know. We go all out for Christmas this one day. But it's the experience of Christmas, right? Everybody knows Jesus wasn't born in December. But it's the experience. It's the celebrating of him anyway. We should celebrate him every day. I'm just saying. All right, let's get on these horoscopes. We're going to kick it off like we always do, and that is with Aries. You will find it easy to learn and excel. Evasion is likely if you aren't direct about your feelings. Your ideas may be a little ahead of their times. Don't push them. Instead, just continue working on development. All right, listen here. I could tell you a little bit about being ahead of your time with the ideas, Aries. I've always been ahead of my time. Podcasting, I started podcasting in 2009, ahead of my time. Now it's like this huge thing that people are making millions and millions of dollars off of, and I'm going to be one of those people in 2022. So I was ahead of my time. I invented the first plus-size fashion dolls. I was ahead of my time. I launched the first independently owned streaming TV network called HerTube in 2013, ahead of my time. Here's what I would tell you, Aries. If you have ideas and you are ahead of your time, don't stop because time will catch up with you. Let me say that again. If you have great ideas and you are ahead of your time, don't stop because what I've learned is that time will catch up with you. See, I made the mistake of being ahead of my time and then stopping. And what happened? Time caught up with me and bypassed me. So if you got a great idea, keep going. Even if you're ahead of your time, nobody knows what you're talking about because that was my thing. I would go to meetings and nobody had a clue about what I was talking about. Nobody understood that there was a market for plus-size fashion dolls. Nobody understood that they could be on TV if they just got on my network. They didn't understand this stuff. Nobody knew what podcasting was. I thought it was this great hobby. I was ahead of my time and I stopped. And then time caught up to me and passed me by. Aries, don't do that. If you are ahead of your time, keep going. Time will catch you. But by the time time catches you, oh my God, you are an authority in that space. You are the man. You are the woman because you've been there ahead of time. If I could say anything today, do not stop. Keep going. Time will catch up with you, even if you are ahead of time. Oh my God, somebody need to hear that today. I feel like I'm in church right now. Ooh-wee. Taurus. Educational courses will be stimulating and successful. Do a little shopping. Little being the key word there, Taurus. You are likely to find a real bargain. Take the long overdue vacation if you can. Listen, do a little shopping. I know it's like it's one day in a wake up, so things are on sale right now. You feel like you should buy them. I don't buy stuff just because it's on sale. I do not. I do not do that unless it's like toilet paper, paper towels, aluminum foil, things like that. But just stuff because it's on sale, we may need this later. No, we may not though. So now it's money wasted. I don't do that. Don't do that. I know it's bargain time. You're going to get even more bargains Monday. Trust me when I tell you, it's going to be more bargains on Monday. So curb your spend today. Curb it. Just stop. Gemini, use quick wit to win points with friends. Put your efforts into money-making ventures. Be prepared to jump quickly if you wish to stay in the forefront of your industry. Yeah, listen. Stay in the industry. Stay in the know. Follow the newsletters. Follow the industry news. You want to be the one that's out there in the forefront. You got to stay involved. Be involved with your industry. Stay up on the news. What's happening? New trends. Follow that stuff. That's gonna help you jump quickly when it's time. You want to listen. I just told Aries, time is gonna catch you. You want to be on the forefront. If I had stayed in podcasting in 2009, oh my God. Speaking of podcasting, I got to give myself a round of applause. 10,000 downloads on the Good Morning Gwinnett podcast. Let me give me a round of applause. We are at 10,000 downloads on the Good Morning Gwinnett podcast, and that is amazing for me. I am so excited about that because that shows me that people are listening around the world. Now, I know that people are listening because I get emails, I get text messages, I get comments. I know they're listening. But when 10,000 people have said, you know what, let me download it. Now, let me just say this. There are millions of people listening. People that downloaded, they downloaded the show because they want to go back and listen later. People listen live every day around the world. I'm talking about countries I can't even pronounce. And I'm so grateful for that. Don't think I take that lightly, guys, that you're listening. I am so grateful for the 10,000 downloads of this show. The goal for 2022 though is 1 million. Oh my God, I break that goal. That's the goal. That's the goal I've set for this show. 1 million downloads, 1 million subscribers, or a combination of the two. The number is 1 million. Either way, either I'm going to have 1 million downloads, 1 million subscribers, or I'm going to have a combination of the two together that's going to equal up to 1 million. So I'm grateful for the 10,000. I truly am. But 1 million is where I'm trying to get to. And 1 million is where I'm going to get to. 2022 is going to be a $1 million year. Yes. So thank you all for listening, and thank you for making helping me make this the 10,000 download episode. So thank you. I think I'm close to 700 episodes right now. Yeah, so that's a lot of episodes. I talk a lot, just in case y'all don't know. All right, Gemini. Use your quick wit to win points with friends. Okay, I just read that one, Gemini. Sorry. Cancer. Someone you work with may be withholding valuable information. Your creative ideas will be put to good use if you dig in and do things around the house that will make your family happy. You will tend to overeat today. Okay, listen, Cancer. I know. You saying it's the holiday. It's okay if I eat a little extra. I get it. All right, you're going to be with me in January talking about I got to drop this weight. I got a new resolution to lose these 30 pounds. I didn't have that resolution all year. I keep going up, two, down, two, up, two, down, two. So listen, Cancer. Do not overeat. Try not to. I know it's good. I know you taste testing. I know, I get it. Don't overeat, though. Because then you're going to be January 1 with me talking about, okay, this is the year that I dropped the 30 pounds. Okay, I got to get off all the holiday food. Yeah, try not to. All right, cool. Leo, you should socialize with clients or upper echelons in your industry if possible. Strong willpower will come to your rescue. Concentrate on your job. All right, Leo, what you trying to make happen? What is it that you trying to make happen? If it's on the job, concentrate on it. Because you can make it happen. You know, you got the willpower. If you don't, somebody with strong willpower is going to come and rescue you. And in the meantime, just focus. Focus on what's important. If that's your job, then focus on that. Okay. Virgo, you should look into a healthier diet. All right, here we go. All right, Virgo, they're telling you to start today. Everybody else is going to start on January 1. You should start looking today. Help if you can, but more than likely, it will be sufficient just to listen. Don't let your work and your personal life interfere with each other. All right, listen. I know you want to help, Virgo, but now may not be the time. Maybe that person just wants you to listen. Sometimes that's all they want. They don't want your advice for real. I told y'all yesterday, I'm not giving out no free advice this year. Nope. Unless you ask me for it, like if you ask me for my advice, I'll give it. But if nobody asks me for my advice, I'm not giving out any. And depending on who asks me, you may have to pay. That's right, because people don't take your advice. They listen, but they don't take it. So why waste your time giving advice no one's gonna take? And if you are gonna give advice, they should pay you. I'm just saying. I know. All right, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after the song and give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Michael Thorson. Stay tuned.
Time goes by and yet I wonder, are you and me still the same? Are you still loving the game? I know I don't. You cast your spell and I went under. I know the laughter and the pain. Will I ever love again? I don't know if I can take it anymore. So I stay here and hold my heart when you walk out the door. Made a promise to myself and I repeat it in my head. Set your mind free, set your mind free. No one knows what I've been through, but this is the end of me and you. Set your mind free. Made a promise to myself, this time I will keep it. Where there's a will, yeah, there's a way. With every smile, with every tear, I know I will make it. I'm gonna see a brighter day. Oh, oh, oh. A brighter day, a brighter day. Oh, a brighter day. Time goes by and yet I wonder, why do we put each other through hell? Why can't we just get over ourselves? I know I should. You cast your spell and I went under. I know the laughter and the pain. Will I ever love again? I don't know if I can take it anymore. Yeah, so I stay here and hold my heart when you walk out the door. Yeah, made a promise to myself and I repeat it in my head. Set your mind free, set your mind free. No one knows what I've been through, but this is the end of me and you. Set your mind free. Oh, hey, yeah. Oh, oh, right, yeah, yeah. Oh, made a promise to myself, this time I will keep it. Where there's a will, yeah, there's a way. With every smile, with every tear, I know I will make it. I'm gonna see a brighter day, brighter day.
Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Michael Thorson. I'm gonna pick it up with Libra. You have opportunities to advance. You may have to be willing to make some changes and possibly a residential move. You may find out that someone has not been completely honest with you. Somebody's been lying to you, Libra. You can utilize versatile mind and dazzle others with your speed and accuracy. Somebody has not been telling you the truth. Watch them backstabbers. Watch the ones that's smiling in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Them backstabbers. Watch them, Libra. I know, because they have not been completely honest with you. Scorpio, you will find it easy to learn and excel. Partnerships could be tense. Don't push your luck. Entertainment should include the whole family or a lot of friends. All right, listen. Entertainment should include a whole family or a lot of friends, but please try to stay safe. I know we want to gather up today. Trust me, I'll be doing a little gathering too. But we're all vaccinated. I'm even boosted. Some of us are even boosted. So please try to stay safe out there. Last year, we all gathered up in my house and we all got COVID and I lost my mom right after Christmas. So be careful. Be safe, y'all. Sagittarius, a new relationship can be yours if you get out with friends. The answer can only come from within. Acknowledge your lover's needs. Listen, you don't have to go outside of yourself searching for stuff, Sagittarius. You already have the answer within you. You just don't want to. You just don't want to believe that you have the answer. It's already within you. It can only come from within you. Like the information and the answers that you're seeking right now cannot come from outside sources. It has to come from within you. But you have to know that it's within you. You have to know that. And a lot of times we know the answer to the questions that we're asking, but we want somebody else to give us an answer to validate what we already know. You don't need anybody to validate what you already know. You don't need anybody to validate, Sagittarius, what's already within you. You have the answer. Trust yourself. Trust your gut. You got it. You got this, Sag. I know you're doubting yourself. I know you want somebody to validate you, Sagittarius. You got it. Capricorn. Try to avoid any drastic decisions concerning personal legal matters. Hard work will bring rewards. You will be entertained and intrigued by the logic foreigners possesses. Yeah. They're like, foreigners, don't turn your nose up at anybody because people didn't grow up the way you grew up. They didn't grow up where you grew up. Learn from them. Learn their culture. I watch the History Channel all the time because I love to learn about different cultures. I love learning about foreign histories. It's amazing. The world is a vast place. And I think when people try to put everybody in one little box and don't like them because of the color of their skin, their religion, where they grew up, how they grew up, with what if they grew up poor. Listen, you can learn. Let me tell you something. I grew up in the hood, and I'm not ashamed to say that. It made me who I am. I could not move the way I moved if I did not grow up the way I grew up. Now, granted, you don't have to grow up in the hood to be able to move a certain way, but I did. And it's a part of who I am. But I got to tell you, the experience of growing up in the hood is like none you can. Ask anybody. Ask anybody that grew up in the hood. I'm going to tell you, they're going to tell you they had a lot of fun. We had way more fun than these kids have today. I'm talking about way more. Ask anybody. Even that person that's embarrassed to say they grew up in the hood. When the street lights came on, that means you get in the house. There was no question, like, lights on, gotta go. You know what I would do? I would go upstairs to my house and look out the window because everybody didn't have to go in the house. Some of my friends got to stay outside, especially the ones that were older than me. But when the lights came on, my brother and I, we had to go in the house. And all we could do is go upstairs and hang out the window. Because you hung out the window. Yeah. See, that wasn't something bad to do back then. You go upstairs. You couldn't go outside. But you can let the screen up and hang out the window and talk to everybody out the window. Yes. Fun times. Fun times. So sometimes you have to take who you are and learn. But you can also learn by other people. Anybody who grew up in New York can tell you, growing up in New York with a mixed group of people coming from Ireland, because they came through Ellis Island. You got all these people that came to New York through Ellis Island. They grew up in a mixture of people in New York. Hispanics, Irish, Italian, Jewish, all packed in there together. Ask in New York. They'll tell you how it was learning from people. Don't be afraid to learn from people. Stop trying to make people bad because they didn't grow up or come from where maybe they weren't wealthy. Maybe their parents did pick cotton. Maybe they picked beans, right? But you can still learn something. And I'm telling you, the stories that they tell. I heard a story the other day. When I tell you, it kept me on the edge of it was like watching a Lifetime movie. Like the person was telling me a story about another culture of people that they did things in their culture that was like almost okay. It was against the law, right? But it was like, okay, well, that's something that just happens in our culture. That person had me sitting on the edge of my seats waiting for the next part of the story. And it was like a real life true story. And I'm like, oh my God, it's like a Lifetime movie. A horrible Lifetime movie, but a Lifetime movie. But I learned a lot. I'm like, wow, I never would have thought about that. I never would have known that. But you learn from people. Aquarius, be innovative. Be sure that you lay your cards on the table. Emotionally, you won't see things accurately. Put your cards on the table, Aquarius. People don't have time to be guessing how you feel. Put them out there. People, and that's another thing. Stop being afraid to say what's on your heart. Put it out there, right? Because here's the thing. You cannot expect people to be like you. They won't be. God made one you. He made you with all your flaws, all your flaws and all your goodness, one you, right? I heard someone had to tell me that. Georgette told me that. We were having a conversation one time about something. I forgot what it was. It was me and my husband. And I was like, yeah, I just wouldn't do that. And she's like, but that's not you. He's not you. And I'm not ashamed to say this because it was a rough time. It was probably about 15 years ago. And because I say this all the time to people, she told me that because she had been married way longer than myself. And I was like, yeah, I just wouldn't do it that way. And she was like, he's not you. And I was like, oh. So don't expect people to do things your way. And don't expect people to read your mind. Of course, put your cards on the table. Lay it out there. And then that way they can't say, well, I didn't know. No, you knew because I told you. When I met my husband, I gave him the most horrible rundown of who I was. Like, look, you really don't want to date me because this is who I am. And I don't plan on changing because it's who I am. Now, there are some things you can say, oh, that's just who I am. Some things you can change. But this right here, and the biggest thing for me was that I'm an entrepreneur. And that's never going to change. And I let him know that's never going to, and it has never changed. 20 years in, I'm still an entrepreneur. When they put me in the box, I'll still be an entrepreneur. He needed to know that because I don't have a 9-to-5 life. My life is not 9 to 5. It is not. And he needed to know that if you want to marry 9 to 5, it shouldn't be me because I'm not 9 to 5. I put my cards on the table. Yeah, there'll be times I don't have time to cook. I don't like doing housework. I'm not domesticated like that. It needs to get clean once a week and stay clean. Right? But he needed to know those things about me. And I put my cards on the table and he's still here. Thank God. He's my rock. You know, he and my mom, they were my rock. They were my rock. Okay, last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces. You will be able to make changes regarding your living arrangements. Where are we going now, fish? What am I changing? The bedroom around? What am I changing? I don't know about you. I ain't moving nowhere. Moving is hectic. You will have excellent ideas for changing or renovating your home. Okay, I could deal with that. Be confident in your endeavors and others will believe in your efforts. I am confident. I don't know about you, fish, but this endeavor right here, this one where you hear me speak every day, 4 days a week, I am confident in this endeavor. And because I'm confident, I know that I'm going to get a great sponsor for this show. Yes, a great sponsor is coming this year to sponsor Good Morning Gwinnett, and we're going to take it even further around the world. The message is going to expand. I got so many great things planned for this show, and I'm so excited. I'm confident in this endeavor, and I know that others will see my confidence and want to support the efforts. So, hope you are too, fish. All right, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again on Monday at 10 a.m. God willing to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Notary Astrologer Micah Thyssen. Now let's get on to some news you can use. Okay, every now and again, and I think this may be my second story of every now and again this week, I get a story that's just unbelievable. Right, so this story right here, and this person right here is going, Lord, the Lord is looking at you, bruh, and you gonna get it. Anyway, this guy breaks into the Empty Stocking Fund warehouse. The Empty Stocking Fund is a warehouse where they collect toys for kids for the Christmas season. This fool knocks a hole. I'm talking about a hole inside of the wall. The wall is made out of concrete, mind you. So he had to be out there for a very long time banging on that wall. He knocks a hole into the wall and steals the gifts that were set up for the kids. What kind of person would do that? So all the little kids waiting for the gifts, he knocks a hole. You got to go to ajc.com and look at it. The building is solid concrete. I don't know what he had to be using a sledgehammer. And he had to have had some friends because he stole thousands of dollars worth of gifts out of the Empty Stocking Fund warehouse because he knocked a big hole in the wall. Some of these stories I just cannot make up. Let me tell you, go to ajc.com and look at the picture. The hole is huge. And so he broke into the wall and then he stole the gifts out the hole in the wall. So some little child ain't gonna get a gift this year because some selfish person decided they want to break in and steal the gifts. Now, here's my thing, because he didn't have to do that. I know somebody may be listening saying, well, maybe he needed a gift for somebody he knew. Well, he could have, it was free gifts. Just ask him, hey, I got a family that needs some gifts. He had to bring it to them and steal all the gifts. Oh, my God, unbelievable. Unbelievable. I listen, I can't make it up. Cannot make it up. That's one of them stories I just cannot make up. You know, there's a sad story coming out of, this is a real sad story. I don't know this kid, but, you know, it breaks my heart. So this kid plays football for Roswell High School. His name is Robbie Roper, and he went in for surgery on Wednesday. And he went in for surgery on his shoulder, and he had complications from the anesthesia, and he passed away. So my condolences go out. I don't know Robbie. You know, I just saw this story, and I'm thinking, man, how sad. You know, young, got college offers. You know, just trying to get his shoulder right so he can go back and play football. He was a senior coming out of high school. Got college offers at the University of Massachusetts, Moorhead, and Morgan State in Western Carolina. He got scholarships offered to him, y'all. My heart breaks right now because I can't even imagine what his family is feeling like. He had a shoulder problem. He went into surgery to get his shoulder taken care of, and he didn't come home. shoulder. You don't think about that when you're going to get shoulder. They tell you when you go into the hospital, and I've had quite a few surgeries. I think I have like 5. And you never think that I'm going to not go in there and I'm going to go in there and not come out. You don't think that because what you're going in there for a lot of times, it's not super serious. A lot of times, like I've gone in, let me see, I think I've had 5 surgeries. No, I had more than 5. I probably had 6. 3 of them were serious, right? And they always tell you that there's a risk when you go into anesthesia that, you may not wake up. But man, my condolences go out to Robbie's family. I can't even imagine what that must feel like right now to lose a kid. I really can't. So my condolences go out. All right, I'm going to the song. I'll be right back after this song to give you more of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County and beyond. Stay tuned.
Some time thinking about the day that we met. I love to see you smile. Can't take my eyes off your silhouette. So today I have planned it out so carefully. I know the things that you like. For you all day, all night, 'cause we're running out of time. So cover your eyes, 'cause I have a surprise for you. Baby, it's your birthday. Now you don't have to wait no more. So get ready, get ready, get ready. Just want you for myself. Show you what I got in store. So get ready, get ready, get ready. I can't take my eyes off you. I'll make it like every day is your birthday. I want to spend my life with you. And now it's time to celebrate, 'cause we're running out of time. So cover your eyes, 'cause I have a surprise for you. Baby, it's your birthday. Baby, it's your birthday. Whoa. Baby, it's your birthday. Now you don't have to wait no more. So get ready, get ready, get ready. Just want you for myself all day. Let me show you what I got in store. So get ready, get ready, get ready. Baby, it's your birthday. Now you don't have to wait no more. So get ready, get ready, get ready. Just want you for myself all day. Let me show you what I got in store. So get ready, get ready, get ready. Baby, it's your birthday. Baby, it's your birthday, yeah.
Welcome back. One of my favorite songs. I like that song. Listen, guys, I know it's that time of season where we want to get together and just enjoy each other, but be careful. The Omicron variant is in Georgia. It's here. And it's going to spread quickly because it spreads quickly. It's not like the original version of COVID. It did spread quickly, but this variant right here is supposed to be quicker than Delta. And Delta is still out there. It didn't go anywhere. So now you got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 variants out there roaming around. And you want to be careful. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying be careful. I know we want to get together. I know we want to have some fun, but you got to be careful. Speaking of being careful, if you want to go get COVID testing, there are some locations in Loganville that you can go get tested. Here they are. If you want to go get tested for COVID, there are Loganville. There are stations in Loganville where you can go get tested. Now, I know some people are trying to do the home kit to test themselves, but I can tell you right now, you're only going to be able to get a certain number of kits at your pharmacies, because they're limiting the number of kits that you can get, because everybody wants to get tested. They don't want to go to these places. However, if you want to go to these locations to get tested, you can. So the Publix, located at 4325 Atlanta Highway in Loganville, is offering testing. Walmart, located at 4221 Atlanta Highway in Loganville, is offering testing. The Kroger's, located at 4753 Atlanta Highway in Loganville, is offering testing. The Kroger's, located at 910 Athens Highway in Loganville, is offering testing. West End Pharmacy, located at 101 Tara Commons Drive in Loganville, is offering testing. The CVS, located at 2720 in Loganville, Loganville Highway in Loganville, is offering testing. And the Walgreens, located at 2075 Grayson Highway in Grayson, is also offering testing. That's where I go. I go to the Walgreens right on the corner of Grayson Highway and Grayson Parkway. So listen, if you want to get tested, get tested. If you want to get tested before you go hang out with your family and friends, do that. And that way you will know that you're not spreading coronavirus around, okay? Just get tested. Listen, better safe than sorry. Better safe than crying. You know what I mean? Better safe than losing somebody. Trust me, that's not a good feeling. I'm just trying to help somebody out today. I'm trying to help somebody avoid the pain that I felt January 5th. I felt the pain on December 27th last year. You don't want to feel that pain. That's a terrible pain to feel. You don't want to feel it. And January 5th was the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. It's not a good feeling. So protect yourself, protect your loved ones as best you can. Get tested, get vaccinated, do the things that's going to protect. I know some people don't believe in the vaccine. I get it. But listen, I'll take the vaccine. Anyway, let's go on with some news. You know, the Gwinnett County is the one of the most diverse counties, if not the most diverse counties in the state of Georgia. And now it's time for us to go into voting season. 2022 is going to be an election year like none other, because there's so much going on with the redistricting of the voter lines, with the run for governor, with local officials running for re-election, and new candidates running for current seats. There's a lot. Everybody vote should count. And so because Gwinnett understands that we are such a diverse population, all of our voting materials will be in English and Spanish. But moving forward, Gwinnett officials are planning, however, to move toward offering election materials in other languages as well, because we have a very diverse population. So part of the proposed 2022 budget, which the commissioners will vote on at their first meeting in January, will fund the addition of election materials for Korean, Vietnamese, Mandarin, and Cantonese, because we are such a diverse community of people. Right now, you got English and Spanish. Voting materials are produced in English and Spanish, but moving forward, they're going to vote on whether to add Korean, Vietnamese, Mandarin, and Cantonese, because we are such a diverse community. And I think that's only fair, because you should not have the right to vote because you don't understand what's on the ballot. Let me just say that again. If you are a U.S. citizen and a Gwinnett citizen here, you should be able to vote, and you should not be forced not to vote because you don't understand what's on the ballot. That means it's a good idea to have ballots where everybody can read it in their native language. I feel like that's a great move on the part of our commissioners. So everybody who's a citizen of this county and in the United States should have the right to vote. Vote the way they want to vote. Whether I agree with them or you agree with them or not, they still should have the same right as everybody else. All right, you looking for something fun to do? I am. I'm thinking about this right here, and I know. So Still Fire Brewing in Swanee, Georgia. Yeah, they got a contest going on. Say the Andrews brothers are making their return to Still Fire stage for the all request sing along music and comedy show. Not for kids. Do not take your kids. No. So we will not be taking reservations for this event. Tables will be first come, first served. We will encourage social distancing at all times. There will be a $5 cover charge, and it's going to begin at 5 o'clock. Listen, my girl is in town today. My girl, one of my best friends, she's like my sister. Her name is Rosa. Picked up from the airport yesterday. That's why I had to do the show early yesterday. She's in town. We may go to the brewery just to hang out tonight. And because my husband is off, it's the holiday time. And so we may go, it's a comedy show. Who doesn't like to laugh? It's a comedy show. So we may go to Still Fire just to hang out. So the doors cover charge starts at 5 o'clock. So we may just hang out tonight. So if you want to go, you can go to Still Fire Brewery over in Swanee. Have some fun. I know. But listen, put your mask on. I know. I get it. listen. I am boosted. So, and I know we can still get it. That's the sad part. You are boosted and you can still get it. They're saying that you can still get the coronavirus even if you are boosted. You just won't get as sick. And prayerfully I don't get it ever again because it did not feel good. It did not feel good. AAA tolls to go service as a last resort during the holiday gets you and your vehicle to somewhere safe. Now listen, don't go out. It's the holiday time. I know people want to drink. I don't drink like that. And I definitely don't drink and drive. I had always been a designated driver, and I had no problem doing that. Because when I was going out, my friends want to get drunk. Do you think I would drive? I'm not a drinker, one, and I value my life, two. So I will be the designated driver without a problem. However, if you don't have a designated driver, AAA is saying, listen, we'll do a tow and go for you. We don't want you out there on the streets driving drunk, putting your life and other people's lives in danger because you are inebriated. Do not do that. And when you say I ain't drunk, that's when you're drunk. Yes, so don't do that. So from 6 p.m. on Christmas Eve, which is tomorrow night, through 6 a.m. January 3rd, AAA will send a tow truck to take a would-be impaired driver and their vehicle to a safe place within a 10-mile radius of the point where they are picked up. So if you are within 10 miles and you get inebriated, call AAA. They're going to come get you. Yep. Don't do it. Don't get behind the wheel and wake up sorry the next day or in jail or worse, dead. Because if you wake up dead, you're not waking up. I know that's not a laughing matter, but I'm being serious. Okay, listen. The show is going to end a little bit differently today. So I'm going to give you my quote now, but I got a new song coming up. And this artist, her name is Shalva. Okay, so my friend is going to kill me because she sent me the correct way to say her name. Her name is Shalvaya Yadid. Shabaya Yadid. So Shabaya, if I messed your name up, please forgive me, but I'm going to play your beautiful song right after I give my word of inspiration for the day. So I have a new artist coming up. I normally close the show out with my closing for the show, but I have an artist, and I felt like this would be I got chills just thinking about it. I felt like this would be a good way to close the show out because we are coming up to the Christmas holiday. And if you are still here with us, you have a lot to be thankful for. Whether you believe that or not, you do. If you woke up this morning and you can walk, talk, hear, smell, taste, think in your right mind, you got your family and friends around, you got a roof over your head, you got food, you got water, you got a car to drive, you got bus tickets because you don't have a car to drive, you got money to buy the bus tickets, you got a lot to be thankful for. And I know a lot of times you don't think so. So I'm going to close the show out this way today because I felt like this will be a great way leading into Christmas. And today's my Friday. Yes, I know it's Thursday, but I don't broadcast on Friday, so today's my Friday. And I decided, this is how I'm going to close the show today. But before I close the show and give you my word of inspiration for today, thank you all for listening. I want to wish you a Merry, 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 Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I'll be back Monday, but I want to wish you a Merry, Merry Christmas. And listen, stay safe out there, right? Be sure to stay safe. Also, if you want to support this show, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com and support the show by shopping in the store. There are t-shirts, bags there, socks there, cups, mugs, all of those things there. All of those things help you support the show. Please do that. If you want to advertise on the show, go to the right-hand corner, click on more. There's a drop-down menu there. It says advertise. Click on advertise and either become a member by business directory or click the advertise button, okay? Be sure to follow the show on Good Morning Gwinnett at Facebook on goodmorninggwinnett.com, Good Morning Gwinnett on Instagram at Good Morning Gwinnett, on the Twitter at GM Gwinnett, the number 1, and also on Apple Podcasts under Good Morning Gwinnett. On Apple Podcasts, find your favorite 2 episodes, give it 5 stars, love, like, and share the show with your friends. And listen, we got the 10,000 downloads this year. Let's go for 1 million. So share this show with your friends and family. Help me get to 1 million subscribers. When you do that, my show takes a turn for the better. It's going great right now, but it'll go better because now I can say I got 1 million downloads. I got 1 million subscribers, and I can do that with your help. So thank you. Now here's my inspiration for the day, and then I'm going to go to this very beautiful song. My inspiration for the day is this: happiness lies in the joy of achievement and the thrill of creative effort. Let me say that again. Happiness lies in the joy of achievement and the thrill of creative efforts. Franklin D. Roosevelt said that, and he was absolutely right. Happiness lies in the joy of achievement, right? When you are creative, and you can think of things that make you excited, gives you that energy, bring you to life, that's happiness. Like getting up every day and doing this show for me is happiness. That's why I do it 4 days a week live. A lot of people won't do live. And trust me, there are days when my nose is stopped up, my braces are still getting in my way, my head is hurting, I didn't sleep well. And I still do the show because it gives me energy. It makes me happy. Find that thing that makes you happy. Everybody's going to be doing resolutions next week. Everybody. If you're going to do a resolution, come up with a resolution that's going to give you happiness and joy in your spirit, in your soul, and in your heart. Don't just make up frivolous, resolutions. Come up with one that's going to make you happy. That's what counts. Happiness is free, just so y'all don't know. For those of you who don't know, happiness is free. You can choose to be happy every day. All right, listen, I'm so glad you stayed around. I thank you for listening. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 49 minutes with me, and I love you to life. Happy, 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 happy holidays. Merry Christmas. I'm going to end now with a beautiful song. I'll be back Monday, 10 a.m., God willing. Until next time, my friends. Until next time, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
Let's go! Woo! Jesus in me. On my knees, I gave my life to Jesus Christ. Now Jesus lives in me. In me. Jesus lives in me. Forgiven by mercy and His grace, I have left my past behind. That old world no longer mine. Praise and worship, read and pray. That's the order of my day. Now when the world see me, they see Jesus Christ in me. In me. They see Jesus Christ in me. Inside of me, Him in me, nothing else to fear. Jesus rules and reigns in me. Inside of me, Jesus in me, nothing else to see. Holy Ghost fire in me. Inside of me, in me, nothing else to see. The blood of Jesus runs from me. Inside of me, in me, nothing else to see. The word of God manifests in me. Jesus in me. Inside of me, Him in me, nothing else to see. Jesus rules and reigns in me. Inside of me, Jesus in me, nothing else to see. Holy Ghost fire in me. Inside of me, Jesus in me, nothing me, inside of me, Jesus in me. Nothing else to see, the word of God manifest in me.